Right, hello. I'm hoping that this will basically record because I don't plan to record it twice. So, the aim of this video is for me to talk about Florida because, as many people say, it's supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to go basically to Florida, Disney World, Orlando, wherever, and it's something to look forward to. So I basically went there a few weeks ago. I spent 2 weeks there with my mum, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, 4 cousins, one with his wife and kid. And basically it was an experience that I will never forget. I hadn't been abroad before, I'd never been on a plane before, so it was the first time. I wasn't too much really into the plane food, the airplane food, but I had bread roll that they give you. I just did bubble with a meal and things like that, so I took some crisps, for a while that I wasn't going to eat much on the plane. And I have to admit that this ties in with somebody I speak to on here basically. Her name is Alyssa because she's from Florida. And it's great that she's from Florida, and I really think she's amazing, and I love speaking to her, and she makes me smile all the time that I get her messages and so on. And that, but yeah, it's great that I speak to her, and as I was saying about Florida, I went there and I went around most of the parks, like Disney parks and Busch Gardens and things like that, some of the ones that were not necessarily in Orlando. There was obviously Old Town and things like that. And I didn't like all of the holiday, sadly, because of my family, because I didn't really get to do everything I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to go to a country music festival that was on, I wanted to obviously go to a record shop, not necessarily a CD store, but I didn't get the chance to do that because my family would not was to take me, and it was more or less the fact that we had to do near enough what they wanted to do, which was going around most of the parks and places like that, to a shopping mall where they didn't have a CD store, and it wasn't until the second time we actually went to a shopping mall that had a CD store, which was happy for me. The thing was that really they were accommodating for themselves rather more than what we wanted to do. It was more or less, like my cousin wanted to go to the beach, so they went to the beach. Basically, I didn't like the beach. It wasn't something I wanted to do. Same with water park, because I didn't want to go there and having to wait for them to finish and obviously just sit there and wait for so many hours. But I guess some of it was good. I didn't mind going around Old Town and Magic Kingdom and Epcot and some of the Universal places, and I didn't mind the fact that they had some bands playing sometimes, and there was obviously some of the rides that I went on. I got wet on a few because I don't normally go on rides like that and get wet, but I did anyway on some. I got wet a bit, and there was also the fact that I went on like 3D rides, and there was which was great. I love the one where you think you're flying. There was one basically where you go to the moon. The person at CSI does commentary on it, and you get to see him on the screen, and I'm like, oh, he's at a CSI. My mum watches that, but I don't. But yeah, he's at a CSI. But the other thing is I didn't really like all the food, because sometimes you have chips or fries as they call them, and they come seasoned, and I don't like the fact that they were seasoned. I prefer them not to be seasoned as and they even put a medieval skin on some of them, so I wasn't too impressed. But I ate some things there, but just wasn't majorly a big fan of the food. And I had I tried some hash brown casserole, and I didn't like it because it had cheese in it or something. I don't like cheese. In England we have chips and fries, but we normally serve them plain, and you put your own seasoning into it, i.e. salt, pepper, vinegar and things like that. So I was glad to come back to the food that I like here. Would I go back to Florida? Well, that's something I've always talked about. It's always been something that has been talked about, and I think I would say no, but realistically I would go back because I know people in Florida now, and there's people I would like to see in Florida, friends and that. So someone like Alicia, she lives in Florida, so it'd be like I would go back to visit her because it'd be nice to spend a bit of time with the friends that I love and people like Alicia, and and it'd be like a better holiday. I wouldn't have to worry about, I'd be like, I'll be with Alicia, spend time with her and other friends that I have in Florida, and it would be much better. I would have a better holiday because, that's how I feel. So yeah, that's pretty much my experience. The flight was pretty good, and despite I've never been on a plane before, so yeah, I would say it's good and bad in parts, but you know, there's always another time I go and it could be better. So yes, and hopefully you like this, Alicia, and I will do some more vlogs out for you and other people as well soon. So keep watching, everybody, and yeah, bye for now, and happy that I speak to you, Alicia, and other people. So bye bye.